The money miracle ritual that lies in your subconscious. There is an amazing money miracle ritual that you can use to program your subconscious mind to attract all the wealth you will ever need. A higher power within your consciousness actually knows the secrets for making you rich beyond your wildest dreams. This power is locked up within your subconscious mind, and you can release its steady flow of dynamic energy to bring you untold riches and abundance. This higher mind operates within your own psychic centers and keeps the body and its organs functioning perfectly. This same power, working through your mother's subconscious mind, created you in 9 months' time. Turn to this higher psychic mind whenever you wish guidance. Turn to this higher psychic mind whenever you need guidance in your life. Locked up within your own psychic centers is the cosmic intelligence that knows all, sees all, and is all. You will now be shown how to release prosperity magic through your psychic mind centers for all your present and future needs. These 5 subconscious stimulators release prosperity motivation. There are 5 subconscious stimulators that release prosperity motivation in your own life. Expand your own higher psychic mind centers by using these subconscious stimulators to motivate you in the direction of your goal. Subconscious stimulator number 1. I believe in the miracle power that lies within my own psychic mind centers. Faith in itself is a miraculous power that can transform your life into one of radiant fulfillment. Each day use this psychic stimulator to stir the lambent forces within your subconscious and superconscious minds into dynamic action. Sit in quiet meditation and assemble all your psychic reserves that lie dormant within your higher mind centers. Use the following dynamic statements to release this psychic power and guide you to the fulfillment of all your dreams. I believe in the miracle power of my own prosperity magic. I believe that my higher psychic mind centers know the great destiny I can achieve, and that I am now being guided to the fulfillment of that glorious destiny. I believe in myself, and that my God-given talents will carve out a great career in my chosen field. Your own higher psychic mind will guide you through the voice of divine intuition. You will automatically take the right steps, do the right things, and find the right pathway to achieve your goals, for you are putting yourself under the automatic control of your higher mind that knows your destiny. Prosperity miracle number 16. Psychic mind guided this couple to building a vast fortune. When Flo and Ted K came into our prosperity seminar in Los Angeles, they were faced with enormous financial problems. The mortgage on their home was in arrears. Their 2 children had to be educated and provided for, and a sick mother required money for medical bills. Obviously, this couple needed prosperity magic quickly if they were to be saved from disaster. I mentioned in one of the class lessons how a person's psychic mind knows intuitively the solution to every problem, and also to turn within and ask the question, "What hast thou in thine house?" After the lesson, Flo and Ted came to me and said, "We've asked ourselves that question, but we have nothing except a useless piece of desert land between the border of California and Mexico. Nothing grows there. The land is ruined by a bubbling sulfur spring that flows continuously and is absolutely useless. The land was left to us by an elderly and who died recently," I told them. Go into meditation and affirm the reality back of your psychic mind. It knows what you should do. Think about that worthless piece of land. Question your higher mind as to what you can do to turn it into something profitable. They looked skeptical, and at the end of the series, I lost sight of them. A few months later, they came to my office, both smiling happily. "Guess what?" Ted said. "You know the worthless desert land we told you about? Well, my wife and I sat in meditation for an hour a day asking for psychic guidance. We received the message that we should try to commercialize that land. We went down there and camped in a trailer for 2 weeks, waiting for the right answer. It came to us one day when Flo and I were waiting in the pool of hot water that came bubbling up from the ground. Why not open a health spa here that would attract people who suffered from ailments that could be helped by mineral baths?" The upshot of this was that Ted and Flo returned to their home in Los Angeles. They asked their family doctor how to go about turning their land into a health spa. It just so happened that the doctor was a specialist in arthritis and rheumatism and believed in hydrotherapy, a form of treatment through the use of hot and cold water. The doctor explained that they would have to form a partnership with a medical expert before they could operate such a health spa. He suggested that he might be the perfect partner. He had a large sum of money to invest, and with his capital this couple moved to the desert. They built several bungalows around the bubbling hot springs, placed ads in the Los Angeles papers, and got to work on making a success of their health retreat. Prosperity magic worked for Flo, and Ted people flocked to their desert retreat. There they received special diets that helped overweight persons and daily hot mineral water baths, massages, and other kinds of therapy under a doctor's supervision. The treatment seemed to work miracles for the sick and crippled. Soon Flo and Ted were able to meet their overdue mortgage payments. Finally, they sold their home, built a new one in the desert, and settled into a happy, prosperous new life. Subconscious stimulator number 2. I desire prosperity, riches, and abundance, so I may fulfill my every dream. This psychic stimulator stirs your higher creative mind centers into dynamic action patterns that give you ideas for building a fortune. The emotion of desire has been given to you by God to motivate you in the direction of life-preserving actions. A successful person finds the means to achieve this goal through constructive actions that lead to prosperity on every plane. Desire the mental power with which to build a great destiny. Desire wisdom and knowledge so you will be more capable of competing with others in winning high goals. Desire money and the things money can buy, so that life will be more secure and comfortable for you and your family. Desire happiness and fulfillment in the dream of love that every person is born with. Desire a home of your own, a beautiful car, modern appliances in your home, and fine clothing. These things proclaim your prosperity to the world. Desire better health, a long life, and the youthful energy to enjoy life to a ripe old age. All these desires are natural and good for you. They help stimulate your higher psychic mind centers toward the fulfillment of each specific desire you have. Use these psychic stimulators to bring you everything you desire. On the second day of developing your higher psychic mind, sit in quiet meditation and repeat these psychic stimulators to stir your creative mind centers into dynamic action. I now release the miracle power of prosperity magic through the emotion of desire. I project this emotion daily in the affairs of my life. I desire a sound, healthy body to act as a channel through which my creative energy is expressed in constructive actions for the good of my family and for the good of the world. I desire a beautiful home in which I may raise my family in love and security. I desire peace of mind and peace of soul, so that I may better my ability to meet the challenges of life and perform gracefully in the presence of others. I desire the sum of $100,000 or more, so that I may have security for my family and myself. Prosperity miracle number 17. Her psychic mind guided her to demonstrate $100,000. Anna R. was born in Austria and fled the country when the Nazis took over. Her husband of Jewish descent was put into a concentration camp and threatened with extermination in the gas chamber. Through the help of influential friends, Anna helped secure his release, after which they emigrated to South America, where they found a haven. As she packed her few belongings before their flight, Anna grabbed a handful of mementos, including some letters her parents had received during the First World War. Eventually, Anna and her husband were permitted to live in the United States, and it was in New York City's famous Carnegie Hall that they attended my lectures. The couple learned in one of our prosperity seminars about the higher psychic mind that had saved their lives and still worked for their future welfare. They had a real need for better jobs and more money to pay for the education of 3 children born to them in America. Since their need was money, I urged them to use the psychic stimulator I desire for this purpose. They followed all of the instructions faithfully and meditated for guidance in building financial security. They asked for $100,000 to assure their family of a future free of financial worries. In one of the lectures I said, "Clear your minds of the clutter of the negative things that have happened to you. These negative experiences of the past stand like cloud banks between your psychic mind centers and your conscious mind. You cannot receive divine guidance when you labor under the emotions of fear, hatred, and anxiety. This so impressed Anna and her husband that they began immediately to mentally overcome their past anxieties, such as their hatred of Hitler and their regrets over the tragedies that had befallen them in the past. A few weeks later, Anna told me of a miracle that had occurred. As she began to clear her mind, she also felt impelled to clear up her life, so she packed her old clothes and sent them to friends in Austria. In doing this, she went through old boxes and found letters she had been holding for years. As she threw them into the wastebasket, one letter stood out from all the others. It had a strange black Kaiser stamp on it that dated back to World War I. A psychic impulse made her save that letter. One day she read a story in the papers about a woman who had found a valuable stamp that sold at an auction for thousands of dollars. Anna took her black Kaiser stamp to an expert and found that her stamp was indeed a rare one. To summarize this story, Anna later sold the stamp for $50,000. Truly, her psychic mind had guided her to part of her $100,000 dream for financial security. But this was not the end of the amazing miracles in Anna's life. One day, she read in the papers that Austria was paying reparations to citizens whose property was seized at the time of the Nazi invasion. Since Anna and her husband had owned a business at that time, she put in an application through the Austrian embassy. A few months later, they settled her claim for exactly $50,000. Subconscious stimulator number 3. I become one with the cosmic mind that governs and controls my every action in life. There is a unifying principle in the universe that decrees all atoms, the building blocks of creation, must revolve around a common center, known as a nucleus. Einstein's theory of relativity proved that even the invisible atom is structured in the same way as our physical universe, with all the planets revolving around the sun in our solar system. As the same cosmic laws apply to the macrocosm, which is the visible and invisible universe, so too these same laws apply to the microcosm, man. Your mind and the cosmic mind that controls the universe must be united in a powerful combination that gives you the ability to duplicate on a small scale all of the creative principles found in the universe. Use these dynamic statements to unify your mind with cosmic mind. To achieve this unification between your own psychic mind centers and the cosmic mind which created all things, use the following dynamic statements. I now become one with the creative mind that rules the universe. I accept my divinity as a reality. I tap the cosmic mind power that flows throughout the universe like a tidal wave of energy. I am more than human. I am divine, created in the image and likeness of God. I wear the mantle of my soul's immortality with dignity and the assurance that I shall live forever in glory. Affirm the reality of your new consciousness in this way. Affirm the reality of your new consciousness each day, as often as you can, by thinking or saying such statements as, I am healthy, I am happy, I am prosperous. I am surrounded by the magic circle of God's divine love, and my personality reflects this perfection. I now release prosperity magic to make my environment unified, peaceful and serene, and reflect the harmony, order and success desire. I am now united with the cosmic mind that governs and controls the universe. This power works for my ultimate good, and I can only benefit from it. Prosperity miracle number 18. This man used this psychic stimulator to open new source of income. Dennis F. was struggling to make a meager living at a factory. He was a high school dropout and believed that he would always have to struggle along on a small salary and never have anything. Dennis learned in our classes that there was a superior power, an all-pervasive intelligence that worked through his psychic mind centers. He instantly believed in this miraculous power and began to use it. Dennis overcame feelings of inferiority that had dogged him since childhood. He used special psychic meditations to give his higher mind suggestions for things he wanted in life. When his cosmic plan was completed, he awaited psychic guidance for his next step. A psychic hunch came to him to go into real estate. Living in Los Angeles, he was aware of the real estate boom that was transforming San Fernando Valley and Wilshire Boulevard, as well as other outlying sections around the sprawling metropolis. One day, he got a definite hunch to go into real estate. He went into a psychic reverie in which he daydreamed that he sold land and houses to wealthy clients and rode in a beautiful car. One day, in this psychically sensitized state, he was driving down Western Avenue when a sign caught his eye that said, "Real Estate School." This was the nudge he needed from his higher psychic mind centers. He found that the course was given in the evening at a reasonable price. He enrolled and was soon on his way to a career that brought him everything he had ever dreamed of having. His enthusiasm, sparked by his new self-image of success, inspired each client with the desire to buy the property he showed them. Soon his number of sales was higher than any other salesperson's in the office. In 2 years' time, Dennis had a broker's real estate license, his own office, and gross sales for that first year, totaling more than $5 million. His commissions were so great that he was able to build a home for his family in San Fernando Valley and buy a new Cadillac to use in his work. Now, still young, Dennis faces a future that promises greater prosperity than ever. You can release the miracle-working power of prosperity magic in your life through the next psychic stimulator. Subconscious stimulator number 4. I create in the image and likeness of my own secret dreams and aspirations. You are a creator also, for as your psychic mind becomes more attuned to the creative intelligence we call God, you take on similar attributes of creativity. Your subconscious mind is the channel through which great ideas for fortune building are received. Use these money miracle rituals with the creative pattern of your subconscious to demonstrate money and money equivalents. Each day for at least half an hour, add the following money miracle rituals to your meditations for prosperity magic. I am aware of the fact that I am created in the image and likeness of God, and that I possess creative miracle power within my own subconscious mind. I now create the mental images that I wish to project to the world of objective reality. I create a perfect body that expresses health, youthful energy, and vitality. I create a dynamic and magnetic personality that will win friends and influence them to help me achieve my goals. I create $1 million consciousness that will cause me to tap the universal storehouse of riches and ask for any amount of money that I wish. I create positive emotions that shape my destiny in the direction of fame, fortune, and personal success. Prosperity miracle number 19. He won success as a set decorator. Martin B. came back from Vietnam embittered and unhappy because of his war experiences. He faced a future that seemed already blighted, even though he was only 24 years of age. He had seen so much death and destruction in Vietnam that he could not visualize a happy, prosperous life. A friend brought him to one of our prosperity magic seminars, and Martin obtained a totally new perspective about his future. Martin told me later that he had always wanted to become an artist, but never had the opportunity to train himself. Now he mentally resolved that he would become an artist. He used the money miracle rituals given above, and each day he faithfully repeated these statements. When Martin finally took advantage of the Veterans Training Bill, he chose a well-established art school for his studies. With the time and training he was entitled to by virtue of his military duty, he began to enjoy his chosen profession and worked hard to become a good artist. Martin kept in touch with our study group and reported his progress from time to time. His talents seemed to grow stronger under disciplined instruction, and soon he was doing artwork that brought him attention. In Los Angeles, Martin soon found employment with a large studio, where he became a set designer for major productions. During his first year, Martin won a nomination for the Academy Awards for his artwork on sets. He had won recognition of his talents and fulfilled the creative dream he had desired since he was a child. How to ask for guidance from your higher psychic centers. You can ask this higher psychic mind within your subconscious the following questions and receive answers. 1. How can I make more money to meet my needs? 2. What career am I best suited for, and how can I get into it? 3. How can I get an idea that will make me $1 million? 4. Can I become a creative artist, singer, writer, actor, inventor, composer? How should I go about it? 5. Am I on the right path to achieve my ultimate destiny? Subconscious stimulator number 5. I achieve every goal that I have projected through my creative imagination. Since 90% of all life's experiences are in the mind, you can make a reality of this psychic stimulator by telling yourself that you have already achieved the goals that you have conceived of. In your imagination, visualize yourself as being the person you dreamed of being. Use creative imagination to project the image of success, and soon your prosperity magic will spread into every department of your life and bring you success. Mentally see yourself coming into a fortune and spending and investing large amounts of money. Prosperity miracle number 20. A New Jersey man dreamed himself into $1 million. A New Jersey man wanted a large amount of money with which he could do anything he wanted. He daydreamed about winning the $1 million lottery. One night he had a strange dream in which he saw a certain combination of numbers. He bought a lottery ticket containing those numbers and won the $1 million. Later he told the press that he had dreamed the winning combination. These dynamic statements help release prosperity magic instantly. Use the following statements to release prosperity magic through your higher psychic mind centers. I now achieve the fulfillment of my life dream. I achieve perfect health, peace of mind, and happiness. My dream of love now becomes a luring reality, and I attract my true soul mate in a perfect union. I refine my personality. I accumulate knowledge and wisdom. I share my gifts and talents to help the world. I am in turn enriched, inspired, and blessed. Whenever you need new inspiration for greater creative energy, meditate and use the power of your creative imagination to make a reality of your dreams. Prosperity Magic Guidelines in Chapter 6. 1. Top an amazing money miracle ritual through your own subconscious mind that can make you attract untold riches. 2. The cosmic intelligence within your subconscious knows all, sees all, and is all. It releases the prosperity magic from your psychic mind centers for your every need. 3. This intuitive power works in the realm of nature, causing all creatures to be guided to the fulfillment of their destiny. It also guides you unerringly to great money success. 4. Subconscious stimulator number 1. I believe in the miracle power that lies within my own psychic mind centers. Use faith to release this money-making miracle. 5. Flo and Ted K used this power to create a health spa in the desert that made them rich. 6. Subconscious stimulator number 2. I desire prosperity and riches in abundance, so that I may fulfill my every dream. Use this to stir the creative power of your higher mind. 7. Subconscious stimulator number 3. I become one with the cosmic mind that governs and controls my every action in life. Your mind can work with the cosmic mind to reveal patterns of action that lead to riches. 8. Anna R. used her psychic mind to top $100,000 in the most unexpected way. 9. Enthrone the I Am consciousness that can build a healthy, happy, and prosperous destiny. Dennis F. was a high school dropout, but he used this power to become a successful real estate salesman. 10. Subconscious stimulator number 4. I create in the likeness of my own. Secret dreams and aspirations. You are a creator too, and can receive great ideas for building a fortune. 11. Martin B. became a successful motion picture set designer by using this motivator and won a nomination for his fine work. 12. Subconscious stimulator number 5. I achieve every goal that I project through my creative imagination. Use this power to project a fortune. A New Jersey man projected $1 million through this method and won the New Jersey lottery. 13. Go into meditation sessions and project your dreams and aspirations through your creative imagination.